Deena, this all comes down to Tyson trying to get in on this trend that has really taken off.
Definitely. They were actually an early investor in Beyond Meat, but they sold their stake before the IPO.
So what is
driving...
they
seem to have a bit of a fallout. Apologies, Scarlett, you go.
No. What is driving the growth in plant-based meats overall? Is it just that it's got the attention of investors and therefore the companies are catching up?
Well, I would say there are two main drivers right now that we're hearing about. The first is health. Everyone's looking to eat healthier. Whether or not these burgers are actually healthier is a subject of debate, but people think they are, so they're eating them. And then a lot of young people right now are really looking to reduce their carbon footprint. And since meat production is a major driver of climate change, eating less meat is one way to do that.
Yeah, it's interesting actually that these half Angus beef, half plant-based burgers are actually claiming to be healthier for you from a calorie perspective, from a fat perspective, than the all plant-based ones.
Yeah, I mean, I think we're going to see a lot of reformulations with a lot of competition to see who can be the healthiest of these burgers. But everyone, when it comes to health, everybody's looking for something different. It's not as simple as calorie counts. So it's very subjective.
It's very subjective. Obviously, Tyson has an advantage here. It was an early investor, as you mentioned, in Beyond Meats, but it's got the infrastructure to do everything at scale.
That's right, and they've talked about that. They've said they've got the customers, they've got the manufacturing capacity, they have the R&D department, they have distribution, they have everything they need. They actually said at an investor conference earlier this month or last month that it was actually unnecessary for them to put more money into this. They already have it all.
It's quite amazing. I was interviewing a company earlier this week at our Sooner Than You Think event, which is growing cell-based meat. I mean, it's not for public consumption quite yet, but you take a cell of an animal and you can grow a meatball or a chicken fillet from it. And Tyson has invested in this company as well. So they've sort of started to back many a horse in this particular race. Talk to us about the particular brand that they're launching and how big they think it could become.
Well, they've said that they think that this can be a billion-dollar brand, and who knows, only time will tell. They're not the only major meat company to launch a blended meat and vegetable-based product. Applegate this year, which is owned by Hormel, they have a beef and also a turkey version that's blended with mushrooms. Purdue just this week announced a chicken nugget that's blended with cauliflower and chickpeas. So obviously a lot of the big meat companies see real potential here.